There we go. I'm gonna go with that car. For reasons. Now loading the year 1995. The best year. Alright, so yeah, I remember the last time that I was playing this. I'm in a very precarious position right now because I'm hungry, but I need to get food. And I need to do that by trying to figure out how to actually get out of my house, first of all. I'm going to try to go on a little expedition and save myself from dying of hunger. This game is My Summer Car. It is a game where you are trying to build a car by... you have all the parts in your garage, and you're supposed to just put them all together. The part that I'm currently working on is the engine, which I've got decently put together, and from what I can see so far, I'm doing okay on it. So here's the fun part. I do not have a map. That was the M key that I just hit, and it just makes me flip people off and say weird things like, "Go to pussy, Satan." So I'm gonna head towards that weird tower because I have a feeling there might be something there. Enter driving mode. We actually got it going. Yep. There we go. We figured it out. Okay, so we're gonna head towards that. I probably should have actually looked on the map where the store was in relation to everything, but I guess we'll figure that out as we go along. This is really bad for me because of the fact that, okay, well, it does look like I can reasonably figure out where my house is if I just head straight across. Let's kick this thing up into second gear. I guess I can't. Alright. Well, alright, so the way that we're going to remember this is from the other side of the lake, there's like this little sort of like crevice with the trees that's made, and that's going to be our indicator of where to go. Okay, I can only do normal and neutral, it looks like. Alright. Well, that sucks. My eagle eye view. It looks like there's like a store or something up that way. But I also see civilization up here as well, so I'm gonna go to that. Had to window out for just a second there, sorry. I may very well die this time because all those meters up there in the top left of the screen are things that I need to deal with. But the problem is I do not know where the store is. I do not know how to rectify this whole situation right now, so hopefully we can figure that out. And hopefully the nice people here at the radio tower have something for me to eat. Or steal. Bit of a rough loading there, but we got it. And shut off the engine, exit driving mode. Alright, hopefully our boat doesn't just get murdered. There we go, got a little bit stuck in geometry there. What's this? Any food? Well, there's a stove. Not really any food. I'm sure these people probably really appreciate me just rummaging through all of their shit. Oh, hey there, look at this. Do not mind if I do. Can we just crawl in this bad boy? Alright, well. Ow. Am I getting stung by bees? I think I'm getting stung by bees, holy shit. Holy fuck, I'm getting stung by bees. I might actually die right now, this is wonderful. That was incredibly painful. Oh, the wasps are still after me, holy shit. That was a bad idea. Can I dive underwater? Game, I really desperately I just really need to dive underwater right now. This was a mistake. I actually do kind of hope my guy just kind of kills over here soon. You know what? I think this particular individual's life is forfeit now. So let's just go ahead and get into the car. Oh, I see. There is a hornet's nest there. Yep. We'll just try to... Oh, I guess I have to have a key for it, which I do not. Oh well, we tried. We got ourselves nearly killed to death by a hornet. Wonderful. You know, that's life sometimes out here in Finland. Getting murdered by hornets. This won't be stressful to drive in at all. Okay, so the radio tower was a big bus, but I did see some more stuff over this way. Of course, seeing isn't something that I'm doing a very good job of right now. Is this a sign of how things are whenever you start to die? Is just you don't really like have any sense of depth perception. You just kind of start to like fade out. Yeah, I can definitely imagine why getting stung by a shit ton of wasps would be stressful for sure, though. Kind of hoping that looking up at the rain would just kind of, you know, kick me back into gear. I do kind of wish the Hornet would have just finished me off at this point. It would have been for the best. I still have something resembling my landmark to get home. Okay, here's a dock. Let's go in reverse. It is not easy at all to see where the hell I'm going right now. the engine. Wonder if you can blind your character by staring at the sun the whole time. Okay, there's something up here. This was the other place that I saw. Maybe they have some ointment or something. Please tell me this is a convenience store. This doesn't look very convenient story. Okay, it doesn't look like I can open that door. How about this one? Nope. Not even getting the prompt to for that door. Is there a front door to this place, or is that it? Well, apparently, despite the fact that my eyes are pretty much like just about to die, my fist comes through in regular format. Alright, I'm just gonna try to find a way to get myself finished off here. I'm really thirsty, I'm really hungry. I just want to get back to building the freaking engine. This will be a good sign, though, to see how many of these bars I need to have, like, you know, affecting me before the stress just kicks in and I kill over. I'm not sure if my movement speed is just that bad, or if it's because of all the damage that's been done to me at this point. I guess we'll find out soon enough. Oh, I forgot to start the engine. Whoops. I don't know if the boat's gonna respawn or not, like back at my home, so I'm just gonna try to get home really quick. Okay, so breaking into random people's houses and trying to steal their cars that have hornets' nests in them, probably not a good idea. God, just thinking about that is horrifying. Like, just imagine you just find like an old abandoned car and you just start like trying to turn it on, and then all of a sudden, it's like you just hear a loud buzzing and just start getting stung like a million times. Holy shit, that would be scary. Hey, our vision's actually starting to widen back up, which is going to prove to be very pointless here soon. So I wonder if death is just done by having like certain amounts of bars up, or if it's having like a bar in the red for too long. Like, will I starve and thirst to death, or do I have to get my stress into red before it'll really kill me? Wish this thing had like another gear on it. Yeah, it's just neutral, reverse, and first. We've almost got full vision back though. It took a lot longer than I would have wanted it to, but we're not dead and I can actually see the world now. So what I'm gonna do with it, like, if I die and have to start, yeah, from fresh, I'm just gonna hop on my scooter and take a drive around and try to figure out where I am. Because if I don't know where the store is, it's gonna be very hard for me to really do this on a regular basis. Especially if I have to go and restock on supplies. There is a lot of stuff over that way, so that is kind of like a theorized next destination I can go towards. But I'm pretty sure whenever that red bar starts up for the stress, it's all over. But I got the boat back, and that's all that matters. There we go. Cut off the engine. Home sweet home. Or at least what I hope is home sweet home. Just one more bar of stress and we've got this. I'm just gonna go in vain, probably, just try to see if I have anything in my fridge, which last I checked I did not, and I don't think that consuming beer is going to do anything about my hunger problem. Yeah, I emptied out that fridge last time that I played the game. Oh, that didn't even do anything about my thirst. It did relieve my stress just a little bit. Okay, so I have a feeling that the thing that I saw was this guy right here was the thing I saw in the distance, because that looks like civilization. So does that mean that I'm right here? And Klessenperta? Keslinpera. I'm probably like butchering the hell out of these names. Okay, so I need to try to find some landmark that points out to where I'm at. Because I could be Lope. I could be that guy right there. Like, there's so many things on this map that I could be. If I can find the big red road, then I'm solid in gold. Alright. Oh no, my boombox fell over. I'm just gonna window out for just a second, just because nothing's going on right now. I'm trying to just wait until my character decides to fall over dead, because I'm not gonna get anything done with this much red bar. Oh, I can just start a garbage fire. That could fix everything up nice and well. See if I can do this. Okay, so shifting gears on this is fun. Oh hey, I managed to do it. So let's just cruise. Okay, so this just goes into empty. Like, this isn't even road anymore. Oof. Okay, well, let's get back into neutral here. Learning how to drive manual shifter on top of trying to just learn to drive a scooter in general. Oh wait, do I not need to do clutch for this one? Okay, cool. This thing does not drive well though, that much is certain. It could also just be that I'm just drunk as hell, though. Man, we're getting this thing up to speed, that's for sure. If I can get my hunger and my thirst dealt with, stress will be no problem. Oh boy. Oof. Alright, just upright yourself. You can do it. There we go. It's the spring of pussies for sure. How have I not killed myself yet? I'll tell you one thing's for sure, this does not handle well. Oh hell, for real. We're just gonna stick to third gear. I don't think going to the fourth is a good idea on this bumpy road. God, I can barely handle third, apparently. It's just like owning a real moped. Satan again. Oh, a train crossing. Would have been interesting if a train would have hit me. Oh, hey, Lope. Okay, let's go. Oh, actually, Rio Cura is like 1 mile away. Yeah, let's go to Ricosia. Not the Satan. I still don't know if this is because I drank that beer, or if this is just because my character is just having a stroke right now. Hey, an actual real-life car. God, this guy. Okay, let's just be careful. Just ease back onto the road. I think I hear the train going by, that's cool. pussy of all pussies. The cursing in this game is probably my favorite part of it so far. Oh, wait. You know what? Close enough. Okay. Let's see what this is. Oh, I can't go in there. Those are just rendered doors, not even actual things. Guess this is just someone's house. Okay, enter driving mode. Oh. Well, let's just keep going. Or let's just spin out and die. Uh-oh. Just doing some cool stunts. No big deal. Oh god, I was looking off the road. In Finland, you don't have to wear helmets. It's okay. So I found a train track. I know that I'm on a road where I can go either to Lope or Vetskopia or something like that. So we're at least familiarizing ourselves with the territory. We're also about to go on a very fatal wreck off the side of the road. Holy shit, that was scary. Well, that was horrifying. Whenever we actually get the car put together, this will all be important news. This will be good to know, like, what's going on in the area. Kind of know the roads a little bit. If we can do this on a shitty moped, just imagine what we can actually do with a real car. Yeah, we've got this thing going as fast as it can possibly go. Oh boy. And miraculously we didn't die. I'm gonna give this guy credit, like, he has a lot of tolerance for skidding across the ground. Here we go. Yeah, we did it. Wait a minute. Is this the place where I, like, nearly got stung to death by bees? Shit. Oh hey, there's a person here, and his car. Maybe I can get some food here. Holy shit, oh, never mind. That's some nice JPEG strawberries you got there, buddy. Let me see what the speak key is. Okay, speak is K.
Oh. Oh. Semmosta. Vitun mulkku.
He's just not responding to me in any way. Can I steal his crops? Oh, pick strawberries. Here we go. Let's just go over here and start picking some strawberries. Well, did I do it? It's not giving me the prompt to again.
Nada.
This guy's just not responding to me at all.
Vittu.
Oh, pick strawberry. You just had to get really, really specific on these JPEG artifacts to pick the strawberries, it seems. It also just doesn't seem like it's really doing anything, though. Maybe if I hold in the key, maybe that'll do it. I'm definitely not doing anything about my hunger problem right now.
Voi vittujen vittu.
Truly the pussy of all pussies. This guy says pussy a lot. Alright, well this isn't doing the trick. Stealing this man's strawberries is not gonna lead me to salvation, it doesn't seem. I'll try one more time and I'll try to do one like right in front of him. Just to really establish the dominance here. Man, your crop sucks, dude. But do you think you could sell me some of those?
Jumalauta.
Yeah, he's just not doing anything.
Painu helvettiin.
I don't think he's a real person. Can we steal his car? That would be cool. Nope. This is not Grand Theft Auto, that much is sure. What's in his crushed barn? Doesn't look like there's anything. Alright, well Farmer Joe's not gonna get me anything, but we did find a farm. Miraculously, we're still not dead. There's signs coming up here. Oof. We're not dead yet. That's the important part of all of this. Okay, Lope is 5 miles from here. Okay, that farm was Larxiorte. Hey, we found the main road. Well, I'm confirmed a vampire. I apparently don't have a shadow at all.
Voi saatana.
Well, I somehow didn't crash my moped doing that. What are these roads, though? Like...
Jumalauta!
This hardly feels like a road. There's a guy again. Hey guy, goodbye. Don't know what he's selling over there. Just doing a little bit of Tokyo drifting. Is this an airport? Oh, this is just a giant fucking airport. Holy shit. Okay, well, I am horribly lost now, so I'm just gonna try to get myself killed. Just go as hard as we can into this tree. And not make a single dent on ourselves. I have no clue how I'm going to get myself killed at this point, because I apparently am immortal on my moped. Let's try to crash into this rock and see what happens. There we go. We got ourselves killed. You couldn't survive forever, buddy. Boy dead in a moped accident. And that ends our saga right there and then. Alright, let's see if it restarts us now. I'm definitely not going to get anything accomplished with the, Oh, well, we got our meters back. Oh, fuck, where are we? Okay, well... Let's see. We're in the middle of... Well, we found civilization. Though I don't entirely know that this is where I wanted to respawn at. Lope is 3 miles? Where's our map at? Let's go see if we can find a map here in the pub.
Laitetaanko sitä pullon jaloviina ja asbestihanskaa, vai maistuisiko mieluummin pitkät ystävät?
See if we can respond to this guy. Nope. Oh, okay, I see we can get coffee, beer, vodka, sausage with fries. But we don't need to eat anything right now, so let's leave the pub boys alone. That's a gas station. Do we actually have to fill up? I guess at some point we actually do have to fill up our cars with gas, so that's a thing to know. So Lope is 3 miles that way. And Lope was one of the things that I was looking at where I would be able to go. I need to figure out what that hitchhike key is because I'm gonna really need to do that soon. Hitchhike is O. There is a car over there. I can see. Oh, there's a bus. Wait, bus, please. No, stop. Shit. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to figure out my way home. My moped's gone, my... everything is kind of gone at this point. Let's see if we can commit a little bit of Grand Theft Auto here. Damn, we cannot. Actually, holy shit, yeah, let's check the lake. Because if I can find this place... if I can find this place in relation to my home, then I at least have an idea of where I'm going. Okay, the big problem here is that I can't find the crevice where my... I can't find the crevice where my home was right now. I think it might be right there, possibly. But we definitely don't have a boat to get back over there right now, so... I do, like, my theory is that place that I saw on my first boat trip, like, this is that place. And this is definitely where we would get all of our supplies and stuff. There's a soccer field. Okay, big radio tower's right there, so... if the big radio tower's right there, then... I do think that kind of cross-references pretty well with our crevice over that way. But I may just need to try to hitchhike and just find my way home because it's getting dark. I'm just gonna stay in civilization for now. Let's just get that thumb out. See if we can convince someone to hitch us a ride back home. So picking up supplies in this game is going to be a real bastard. Because it doesn't look like there's really a lakeside convenience store or anything like that. Oh, I hear a car. Maybe. I hear a lot of buzzing, which is annoying. Wonder if I can go back into the pub or something like that and just hang out there. If that bus runs by again, I bet that would get me to where I need to go. The problem is I don't really know where home is at this point, so... even if they told me, you know, even if they do pick me up, I'm not gonna know what to tell them. Okay, so that was just like a mailbox anyways, so... actually, hell, let's just... can we sit here? Gas here is really rough. 3.7, 4.4, and 2.6. There's not even a bus schedule, which is annoying, so I could well just be spending a lot of time for nothing. Can I just... Oh, it won't let me do that. Like, this right here looks like where I would go for food and supplies. Can I hop on the bicycle? No, the bicycle's not a real object. Save and quit the menu. Yeah, that's what I want to do right now. Well, I'm just pathetically lost. I'm gonna try this whole bus thing, and if this doesn't work, then it might just be the end of Frikter Plortovesk. And like, the good news is I didn't make it super far with the engine, and there was actually some things that I was screwing up with it, so I might be able to just speedrun getting the engine done correctly this time. It really sucks that this doesn't, like, spawn you, like, back at your house. See if I can piss these guys off.
Haista passi.
What are they doing?
Niin.
Take that, buddy. Can we try our luck at slots? Alright, here we go. Shit, we lost. Well, we tried our best. Was that a car I see? Come on, buddy. If you don't stop, at least hit us. Oh, wow. We fucking, like, completely stopped him. Can we just get in your car? Cool. Thanks, buddy. Well, I guess we're getting picked up by a stranger.
Oh.
Let's figure out what our controls are. Swear is in, speak is K, hit, push, finger, urinate, hitchhiking, smoking, wristwatch. See if we can figure out where we're going based off of this guy. And not really, because it's dark as hell right now. On the dirt road. We're gonna have to travel with him for quite some time, because if the tower's right there, we need to go over that way. It'd be cool if he was just taking us back home, like, directly. Gave us something of an idea. Hey, there's the farm, I think. that's like the other side of it or something. Thirst is an easy problem to solve. This guy drives a lot better than I do, that's for sure. Once I get back home, I can maybe use all the information I've gathered so far and do a cross-reference and figure out where the hell I'm at. Because I definitely know I made it into the city. Like, that was very city-like. Like, it just makes weird noises when I hit the speak key.
Niinpä. No.
Oh. Meow. God, I wish I could look around and actually figure out where the tower was. More importantly, I hope this guy doesn't get us into a car accident. Third most importantly, I hope I can figure out how to tell him to stop whenever I get to my stop. What's this? Oh, cool. It's like an auto shop. I'm gonna be so mad if I should have just went the 3 miles to Lope instead of going to Ratskitso. Which I guess I'll know if he passes by that sign again where I'm at. You know, for a guy with just like an empty bottle of what I can only assume is vodka in his lap, this guy drives these roads really well. I guess that's the joy of, you know, kind of living here, though. Okay, there's a train track. I remember crossing over a couple of those. If this guy's taking me back home, then he is an absolute saint. If he's just cruising down the road, then I'm horrified. Shit, I couldn't check any signs there. It doesn't help that it's like in the dead of night. This guy could just be dragging me somewhere to murder me. Well, I was hoping during this part we would find the city, find out how to resupply on food, and get back with the engine, but so far we've only found ourselves just thirsting to death in the middle of some guy's car. I can't see a thing except for in front of me. Oh, I think that's the sign right there. I think this guy is taking me home. Okay, so yeah, I just needed to, whenever I made it, like, go to the right from my house, drive until the Lope sign, and then just keep driving the hell up through that road, but it's such a long ways away, though. Oh, that was like a weird guy just standing in the middle of the fucking night. Holy shit. Give me just 1 second. Oh hey, this guy brought me home. Wait. Let me out, buddy. Oh my god, let me out. Oh my god, I can't get out of the car. No, stop. Stop! How do I get out of this guy's car? Holy shit. No, stop. Exit passenger mode. No! Oh my god, no, stop. How do I get out of hitchhiking mode? Toggle mirrors, reload car skin, toggle HUD. Oh jeez. This is the worst. Can I hit this guy? I can't see shit right now. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and... I'm just gonna quit the menu. I'm just gonna try to just do this again. You know what's better than getting stuck in the middle of the city? Getting stuck in the middle of the city and unable to see shit.
Sanoppa muuta.
Oh shit. I can actually hit people. Okay, so I need to figure out how to hitchhike, but I also need to figure out how to get the fuck out of the car now. Because that guy got me home. Okay, so whenever I last loaded this, the bus was on its way through here, so... I'll just park my dumb ass right through here and wait for that guy to come by, and maybe he can get me home. I hate that it respawns you here, but it didn't respawn my moped there. Seems kind of counterintuitive to me. Alright, while I'm waiting for this bus, player can... oh, actually, car controls. Maybe this will tell me how to get the fuck out. Throttle, brake, clutch, handbrake, steer right, steer left, lights, wipers, blinkers, boost. Player controls. Like, I just didn't know how to do any of that stuff. Like, he got me to where I needed to go, but then I couldn't get out, and I couldn't see anything to get out. Let me see what time it is. Oh, here we go. Please stop, Mr. Bus. Please stop. No, wait. Wait. Okay. Okay, we made it on the bus. I'm in passenger mode, but now how do I get out of passenger mode? Oh shit. No, I don't want him to stop the bus. Well, we're getting a lot accomplished today. We're learning a lot about public transportation. Well, while he's driving me for a little bit, my summer car exit passenger mode. Because I do not want to get stuck like that again. Oh no, that's not like physically stuck. That was definitely... player can get stuck on a seat. That's not it. Seatbelt. Do I have a seatbelt in here? It's my seatbelt button. That might have been why I couldn't get out of that guy's car, is because I had fastened my seatbelt or something. Oh god, dude. Okay. I thought he was gonna hit that guy for a moment. I don't honestly see this working out anywhere near as well as the other thing though, just because I'm pretty sure this guy is just going to go like along the bus route. So this whole entire area up here stops the bus. Alright. I just want you to stop the bus, buddy. He'll probably stop at the next bus stop. There is a lot of traffic on this road, so I'm okay with him letting me off here so I can get a hitchhike home. This guy has a much lamer ride just because of the fact that like his windshields are just like really awful. Wonder if I can punch him out and steal the bus. God, there's even someone behind me, so if I could just get this guy to stop, I could get the hitchhike back. trying to indicate to him to stop at the next stop because I just really want to get off this crazy train. Oh, is he stopping for me? He is. He's pulling off the side of the road. Okay, how do I get out? How do I get out of this? Okay, there we go. Wait, actually, can I try to... Excuse me, sir. Just a moment of your time? Oh no, he's done with me. Okay, here comes a car. We're gonna try the hitchhiking thing again. Nope. Just give the thumbs up until we die. Turns out night hitchhiking isn't exactly the way to go. That's a really great newspaper ad too. You can really tell what's going on with the darkness there. Oh. Game almost crashed. I mean, please put me just back at the farmhouse. Please. Just put me back in civilization where I can just work on my car in peace. Nope, we're just back here. Alright, well, here's what's gonna happen.
Painu vittuu, saatana.
I'm just gonna cuss this
Vitun
guy out.
dorkka.
It keeps putting me like right in front of this building, which I assume is the church, so I wonder if I can just go in here and do something. Like, a lot of this is if I could just get home and get to sleep, it would be fine. What's this say? Oh, it's just like a bunch of, aw, in memory of the testers. That's sweet. I'm gonna try the hitchhiking gig one more time. And if that doesn't work out, then I'm just gonna start from scratch and just try to speed run the engine. Got my hitchhiker's thumb out, I'm ready to go. The bus is a huge scam, and it's just going to betray me. Alright. Unfortunately, I don't see anybody on their way down the road here. But I'm keeping myself in the broad daylight because what appeared to have happened last time was I was very much just in the middle of the road at night, and that guy just plowed through me. So, from the thing that I was reading, it looks like what probably happened to me is I had put my seatbelt on, which as a result of that would not let me exit driver's or passenger's mode. think I faintly hear an engine roaring in the distance. Soon my master plan of rotating 90 degrees will come into full fruition. I'll tell you the one thing I've learned about this game. Dying is no joke. It's kind of upsetting that it doesn't spawn you back at the farm, because I would like to just spawn back there and just continue working on the car. And this is made all the more frustrating by the fact that I don't know where the supply shop is either. Like, I assume this is it. But I also think that that's only open at specific times, though. Alright, well, Frichter's life was wonderful and great, but I just really want to get started on that engine again. Like, I spent a lot of time trying to do this, and I know generally where this place is now, so life number 2 is going to go a lot better. Our last name is going to be Kielo. Our first name is going to be Vliet Kielo. Okay, Alaveskan Falsamani. I bet that's where I start at. No, wait, there, that's the grantor of this license. Okay, let's begin. Can we skip the whole being born thing? Yes, we can. We're not gonna go through being born in a car again. I just want to get straight to it. Alright, here we go. First things first, go in here and get my Christmas present, or whatever it is. Nope, don't consume the beer. That was my problem last time. There's the random gift money. Let's see what this diskette is. Although I don't think I have a computer to really use the diskette on. So I'll just leave that there for now. Let's see, I've got to try to remember where my shower room is. Okay, well, while I'm thinking about it. So I think we're in Kesenpera. Because if we go this way, then Lope is 3 miles, and Rikipulcha is 1 mile. So I think we keep spawning at Lope, and Peravachi is that. So if we follow that logic, we were spawning here because there's that island which was in the way of me seeing my home. That's the farmland. Right across from us was a radio tower and a few other things. So we might be able to go to the right and get into this little basin of water here, and Lope might be the city where I can actually like load up on supplies at. But for right now, we've got to restart on our engine, which this isn't a complete loss, honestly, because the big thing that I realized last time was we were apparently missing like a chunk of parts, or at least like I didn't have the parts that I needed quite where I wanted them at. So while we are starting from scratch, I do believe honestly that this is probably for the better, because I know one thing's for a fact: I can actually just take the crankshaft right now and just shove it in there and it'll be good. And that isn't held in by anything except for these guys right here, so... Aha, there we go. Don't have any tools out yet. I think this one is a 7? Nope. There we go. So we're gonna speed run this engine now. So I said in the last video that that I was going to kind of fact check myself and, like, you know, pretty much see if there was something in particular that I was missing. And I'm glad that I did that, because I apparently missed a very important thing regarding those pistons being in place, which I should be able to just put in there now. Oh, saw the check mark. Yes. So the thing that I didn't do last time is there are these little nuts down there to deal with. And I would have been so upset if I would have put this whole entire thing together and neglected to have put those on, and my pistons tore apart as a result. Okay, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put all 4 of these guys in. And then I'll do all the screwing at once. Doing once over on these, make sure I got everything tightened. Just like real engine work. Okay, so I was looking over here, and this is the part that I thought that I was missing last time. But you can apparently go ahead and attach this on somewhere. Question is, where? Oh, and the other thing is you can actually... Apparently you can go ahead and get the engine lifted up on the hoist here at this super duper early stage. Although the thing that concerns me is I should have screws going in here. Just pardon me while I, like, desperately try to get this working. See, I think there's something weird about our hoist right now because it most certainly does not have the screws that I need it to. There should definitely be some screws on our hoist. Well, we are being bamboozled yet again. It could also just be that I have the thing upside down. Let's see if it prefers it being this way. Oh, wait. Thought I saw something. Oh, those are just the screws from the thing I was doing earlier. Never mind. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and just move the hoist away for now. I think that there's just something legitimately wrong with the hoist because there should be 2 screws on either side of that, and those screws appear to not be there. Yeah, this thing right here should definitely be attaching right now. I don't know what's going on with him and why he's not. Like, that feels like that should be the way that it goes. Oh, look, it's a happy face. Ah. Yeah, like right here is where it makes like the most sense to go. Because it's supposed to just kind of like fit on there. I'm not getting the check mark at all, though. Alright, well, whatever. We'll get back to it. We'll go ahead and put this camshaft in here. Or attempt to. There we go. Okay, yeah, that just went into that little spot right there. And at this point, I'm pretty sure there's nothing that you have that's like free hanging. Okay, there we go. It was throwing me off because it was giving me like the little like no sign for that. Which, yeah, like that was the second thing that I was learning about this whole process, is that I should have definitely been doing that the whole time, like making sure that things were getting screwed in correctly and whatnot. Had to window out for a second, sorry. I think I overshot the one that I need. That's our boy. Well, I'm really sorry about Frichter, but unfortunately his life was marred by a very unfortunate scooter accident that pretty much took his entire life dream away from him. I know I'm being really stubborn about this guy, but I just don't like that. I know that this needs to go on here in some way, and it's just not complying with me right now. I think that's like the only thing in this entire assembly that just sits there whenever you put the rocker cover on top. Or not. Oh wait, that goes on this side, I think. I'm not gonna put it on right now, but... Okay, well... Oh wait, never mind. There's like another thing that's supposed to go before that. That's right. This guy. So I'm not touching the beer. I'm not touching the vodka. Whenever my guy gets thirsty, we're gonna go hit the tap. Whenever my guy gets hungry, we're going to... It's like, we're gonna wait until that bar gets really high before we eat. That's like my current resolution of this. I'm hoping, now that we have this, maybe... Yep, well, I see it. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Just set that bad boy down. Okay, looks like it's gonna go bigger. I think each of these are gonna have 2 on each side of it, so... Or not. Okay, I just wanted to check under that awkward part and make sure. Just checking all of my connections here. Great. Alright. So that was a part that was scaring me earlier, and now that I know for a fact that everything is good, the rocker cover should go on top here. I cannot see it being any of a bigger wrench than that. Let's go down a notch. Here we go. I'm still upset at you. I'm going to do a quick search on the hoist and see if there's some sort of known issue with it or something like that, because having trouble with the engine crane and hoist. You can mount the engine to the crane anytime. Lower the crane, screw the two bolts, go to the toilet, come back, boom, it's on. I was skeptical about this, tried it, and it worked. I think you have to have the cylinder head and exhaust manifold installed. Once the attachment points is welded to the ladder. Make sure the crane is completely lowered and don't have the oil pan installed, since it will make the block tilt. Alright. Let's just give this one more college try, because like everything is pointing to the fact that this thing should definitely just attach now. Most of the people are suggesting that it can happen at any time. You just have to have the thing lowered all the way. We now have it lowered all the way. I'm just not seeing any of the screws or anything like that showing up on it. Alright. We've wasted some time on that, so that's cool. Alright, so this is our clutch plate, that's the timing chain. Crankshaft pulley and the camshaft gear. Pretty sure the camshaft gear goes here. We have one big boy bolt. That gets our timing chain all nice and wound up. Whoops. There we go. Crankshaft pulley. Pretty sure that goes on. Yep, right there. Looks bigger than our last screw. So I think we can actually go ahead and attach the timing chain here. Great. Drive gear oil pan. I don't think we're ready for the drive gear just yet. Although whenever I last had the engine together, I do faintly remember something about where that is supposed to go. Rocker shaft. Have no clue where that's supposed to go in relation to things. Oh goodness, I hope this wasn't supposed to go on the... I really hope this wasn't supposed to go on the inside of that cover. But I really do kind of think it was supposed to. Alright, well, I'll put this back where I found it. I'm gonna go handle this whole thirst problem. Go ahead and get the stove stuff started. Put the dipper up there. I'm going to put my bucket up there as well, just to make things really easy for the sake of gathering. Alright, so while that's all heating up, I'm going to ease my conscience about that. This part up here is a fairly easy one to get on and off, so I would much rather check it out and be wrong and have to undo 3 screws versus get the whole thing done and have to mess with it. Rocker cover, and this is the rocker shaft. Look at that. I would have been so upset if I would have made it all the way through that. But, I mean, I guess that wouldn't have inconvenienced us way too hard. Just because, like, this part, it was just, like, right on the top of the engine, but that would have still been a pretty big bummer, in my opinion, to have made it that far and then realize something was wrong. But we figured it out in time, and that's the important part. This guy's a whole entire beast in and of itself. And that's all related to our gearbox here. Which that's also what this clutch cover disc goes to, I believe. I can't remember exactly how. Alright, well, timing cover. Shit, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to go over everything before that big guy gets installed, so... Whoops, I didn't mean to throw you. You get back over here. That's a big boy bolt. Once again, thankfully, close enough on here to where we can still handle everything with little problems. Actually, before we do that, I just want to verify. Okay. Aside from that other doohickey, I'm pretty sure that's all we need for that. Once I get all of this put back into place, that's whenever I'll go do Operation De-Stress. Then I can turn off the oven so that I don't end up getting myself killed like that. Or at least like starting on the fire alarm. Whoops, I missed. You can't tell me it's not... Oh my goodness. You've been running forever. Why aren't you steaming? There we go. Just get all up in that steam. It seems like the hotter that it gets, it seems like that kind of determines how much stress is lost. One more ought to do it. Oh, if I can actually get the frickin' stove. Alright. Sometimes you have to remind the water to actually be a thing that exists. Do I have a keyring up here? No, it's just a coat rack. This whole thing's going to be an entire mess in and of itself, and then that's the rest of the car to put together, so we'll get there eventually. I think my guy was like stuck on the stairs or something like that. That engine plate's a little bit ominous because it seems like it should already be on at some point. We'll set you right there. Hubcaps, clock gauge, oil filter and distributor. Well, I think we are ready to start. Well, let's see what this carburetor is. Let's see if we can attach this to the... Oh, I saw a check mark. and whoop, there it is. Gotta find the screws on there. Aha, there's one. I think I overshot my wrench. There we go. I see one right there. These tricky little angles I've got to get into to see this correctly. Alright, I think I got everything nice and secure there. Cool. Throttle linkage. Wonder if that's where the drive gear goes. Nope, it doesn't look like it. Oh, I see the check mark for it. Alright, I don't think that's going to interfere with anything else that I have, so let's go ahead and screw that on. Gonna need a slightly bigger wrench. Maybe not that big. Oh, hey there. I remember this guy from the last time. Let's just work our way down and just double check that he doesn't get screwed in, because that really looks like something that should. Oh wait, that's right. I think this one was a screwdriver is what it was. Nope. Although I do see some screwdrivery things somewhere on here. This would really help if my entire engine wasn't going ballistic right now. Oh goodness. Did I seriously miss a screw on that point? do see a screw there. I think. Was that not it? Let's see if we can... I'm pretty sure that's the screw that it's referencing. Alright, well, that screw's not doing anything, so... Give me just one quick second. Alright. Alright. Are you still gonna be a little bastard? I figured as much. Oh, wait. We have screws on there now. Holy shit. Okay, that's a big boy screw. Okay, I'm just gonna bring my whole set over. We're so close, I can feel it. Holy fuck, we got it. I'm so excited right now. We actually got the fucking engine mounted on the hoist. That was literally an entire section of this that I was desperately trying to do in the first episode. I'm so excited. That is great. Oh boy. I'm gonna take that back off though. Can this hoist go up any higher? No. Whoops, I don't want a ruler. Okay, so now that I can tell that that's the right one, good. I'm pretty sure I need to have that clutch disc in place. before I shut this whole thing off. Man, that just freaking just like comes right off of there, doesn't it? I didn't think that would be it, but I did just want to make sure. Oh wait, I think this... Ha, there we go. Smaller? Smaller, that's what it was. I feel like a real mechanic now. Now that this thing's actually properly mounted. It's just like Ma and Pa used to tell me. Okay. And now I can attach this guy back. Or just miss. I feel like there's... Before I do that, I want to try one more thing, because... I feel like there should be something that actually properly, like, goes in there. Oh, I saw a check mark for it. Okay. Not quite what I was expecting to attach, but we'll go ahead and attach it. Great. Man, it's actually kind of horrifying just how hard this game will let you, like, just get along without actually, like, having the right pieces in. It's actually a little bit worrying. This was the part that I thought went in here last time, but the game is not suggesting that is the case. Oh. Because it goes right there instead. Oops. An engine has a lot of moving parts, and we are really putting it to the limit how many of those parts we are about to see moving. not want those rattling apart. Alright. So far, so good. Oh, I saw the check mark. That's a big boy. Looks like there's 2 big boy screws for that one. 3 big boy screws. Okay. That's not it. I wish I had something that would, like, give me a sort of mid-level for my tools and stuff, because, like, the problem that I'm having now that I've got it hoisted up is, like, it's just too high for me to have my toolbox on the ground, but it's just low enough to where I don't really want... Hang on, let's try putting our toolkit here. Perfect. There's like a 3rd screw here that I thought I needed. Aha. Nope, that's not it. Aha, that's a screwdriver bit right there. Alright, I guess we're good to go if that's screwed on correctly. There's that screwed in. Nice. Water pump. Now for this part, I'm doing an amazing technique called moving the fuck around and praying that I find the right spot. Oh, I'm gonna go handle this hunger problem and thirst problem first. And actually, in general, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Whoops. Oh no, door. Oh jeez. Why did I shut the door? Oh, I saw something. Okay, I found it again. I'm gonna have to do the trick from last time where I grabbed the flashlight just so I can just so I can get into my house and turn on the lights. Okay, well, there we go. I think that's like literally the 2nd time that I've done something like that. Alright. Had ourselves some macaron. Get our stove started back up. I'm curious if this will just automatically work, which I doubt it because it seems like it wouldn't. Try one more time. Alright, yeah, it does not seem like it works until that heats up, so that's fine. Come back out here and do a little bit more work on this guy, see if we can find anything else that we can put on. So the water pump came on over here. Okay, I did get that screwed in. So I feel like the water pump pulley would be the next thing that we would need to work on. That was the water pump we just installed, right? Oh, I found it. Just gotta find the magic pixel. Okay. Game's actually starting to lag out just a little bit from this. Oh god. Well. Oh, okay, never mind. I see what's going on. We forgot a few things here. I haven't done a whole lot of stuff involving like screwing things in with a screwdriver, like, you know, any sort of auto repair or anything like that, but let me tell you right now, being able to not have to like reach into these like awful places to, you know, screw in all of these nuts and bolts is a godsend. This engine's really starting to look like an engine now. Alright. We'll leave that alone for the time being. The oil filter and the distributor are just like two parts that just slap onto it. These guys are concerning me a little bit, so... Alright, well, let's go reduce our stress now. Is it still not working? Okay, well, that's annoying. Seems like just sometimes the sauna's not really wanting to sauna right. Whoops, can I reach? Yes, there we go. Yes, hello, I reach. There we go. things got a little bit choppy and are still kind of a bit choppy on here so far. Brake master cylinder. I don't think that goes on the engine, does it? I feel like clutch lining should maybe go down with the rest of this stuff. See if we can magic pixel this into the right spot. Though this may not necessarily be part of what we're looking for. Alright, this stuff may not go to the engine. The starter, however, might. How about the clutch master cylinder? Alright, let me try to do Operation Relief Stress again. I hate that my two options for relieving stress are the activity that barely works or drinking beer, which makes me unable to work. Oops. I'll just let that ring. So I'm reducing stress right now. Damn. Let's go ahead and preemptively refill my water bucket. I'm going to do two things. I'm going to go to sleep. Whenever he wakes up, I'm going to make him pee, and that's going to be a save point. What? Oh no. Made a mess everywhere. Oh no. Alright. So I can stop pretty much at any point now. Oh shit. Left my water running. I can stop at basically any point now. and I'll feel like I've accomplished something. I'm just gonna try to get just a little bit more of this engine done. And then I think at that point, I think Chrome or whatever is eating all of my memory, making this game freeze up. You know, maybe I can try to get that taken care of. Okay, so I don't know for a fact that these go on yet. There's a lot of things that I just don't know. Air filter, that's probably not the next thing that goes on. This engine plate scares me because I feel like this should already be on somewhere. I just don't know where is the problem. Maybe right here or something, but I don't know. I've also got the oil pan here. Oh. I still don't like the fact that this screw is just like hanging out there. Like that has to get screwed in, right? I'm just gonna try the big boy screw on it one more time. I doubt that it's the spark plug wrench, but always good to check. I feel like this, if this went anywhere, it would have been like on the top here or something like that. Whoops. So like this is like the last of the parts that I think actually proper go to the engine. Like this guy right here, we just screw that down on there and it's all good. And then this distributor, well, I wonder if this is what the thing goes on to. Yeah, you've got one screw over there. We'll get it eventually. And probably like clicking too randomly here. And it would really suck if I was just like constantly like just dancing around the right size. There we go. Or maybe it's a screw. Let's work our way down to our lowest ones before we explore. Yeah, that's definitely a screw. I remember that from the last time. So maybe the starter just goes on top of that. And if not the starter, then maybe one of my other pieces does. Nope. So if I really want to, I can take this whole component off. That's going to be the last thing that I do today, is try to see about that. Which, let's go ahead and do myself a little favor here and just rotate that a little bit. Hopefully I'm not dismantling the entire fucking engine whenever I do this. But for my own conscience, I just need to make sure that this doesn't go either in here or in there. See, my huge concern here is I remember last time doing something that involved putting this into place, I thought. But I'm just not sure right now. Like, it almost fits this. Which would suggest that... Oh, look at that. Here, let's get that bad boy taken care of. Like, it doesn't really make sense for it to go onto here. But at the same time, it seems to sync with that a lot more than it syncs with all of that. Inspection cover. We will not be distracted by things like the phone. Alright, so... once again, my plan at this point is just to kind of go through and... I'm not going to necessarily spoil how to create the rest of the engine, but I do very much want to know at this point if I have fucked anything up. So what I'm going to do, after I just kind of mess around with this, like one last vain attempt. Because realistically, I only have like a handful of parts left to this. It's like if there is a specific thing that I am missing or not doing correctly now, like we are in, I don't want to say we're in the end game, but we are rapidly approaching a point where this engine may very well get built. And I just want to know before I get too much deeper into this, how fucked am I already? Like, am I doing this correctly or well, or have I just completely made a big old mess out of this? Hold on. Radiator. I doubt this goes on to the engine. No. But there are some radiator hoses. I'm just trying like the last couple of things here just for the sake of trying it. See, this seems like that plugs in right there, or right there, and that kind of bothers me that it's not snapping into place as I would like it to. Alright, well, I think we're 3/4 of the engine done, so what I'm going to do is at this point, am going to go ahead and call it, and we'll see if we can get this done next time, which, even if we do get this whole entire engine together, we've still got the whole rest of the car to put together. Like, this over here is an entire separate mess that I'm going to have to deal with. But with that, thanks for tuning in. I'm just making my way over to the save point now. We'll see what happens next time that I stream this. Hopefully we'll have the car done.